want to talk to you about Cinestill 400D, the good and the bad. If you're new here, my name is Ebby. I'm a film shooter based in Toronto, Canada. Let's jump right into this video. When I first heard about Cinestill 400D, it was back when the Kickstarter first started. This film was introduced late 2021 and into 2022, and Cinestill wanted to fund the campaign through backing from the supporters, through backing from photographers. And I first saw the campaign, I'm like, I'm not really interested in this. I don't want to put money down on something that I can't get right away. So I just went about my merry ways. Then a couple months later, I went back to the page and I saw that everything was fully funded, even 4x5. I think they had a couple of large format options. And I'm like, damn, maybe I should have. And back then in my journey into film, I was still trying out different things. I was still shooting a lot of 35. I was still trying to see where I stand. And going back and seeing the campaign, I fully regretted not putting some money into it, not funding it in any way. And then fast forward a couple of months after that, people start receiving their film stock, people start shooting with it, and people start showing you the results that they get. I'm like, I started to feel a little bit of remorse. I started to feel a little bit of jealousy. I started to feel a little bit of like, damn, I want to shoot this too. Like, where can I get my hands on it? I went to my local camera store. I started telling them that, hey guys, when are you getting this film stock? And they're like, yeah, it's coming, supply chain issues. I kept every time I went back, when is it coming? They're like, yeah, it's coming. And then one time I finally went to the store and they told me, we have it in. Unfortunately, we can only sell you one film stock a week. And I'm like, what do you mean one film stock a week? I want to buy a whole pack of this. I want to buy a whole brick of this. And they're like, yeah, because we don't have that much supply. We want to give everyone an opportunity to shoot this film stock. You can only buy one. So I bought one, went back the next day, bought another one, went back the next day, bought another one. And then I had a couple of rows of Cinestill 400D, right? So I took this film stock, went out to a couple of my favorite spots, and I got some shots. I'm not going to tell you my opinion of this film stock right away. Just take a look at some of the shots I've been able to get from this film stock before I tell you my opinions on it. So let's go. So let's talk about the good of Cinestill 400D. Ever since I was able to get my hands on those first couple of rolls, I've gotten a lot more rolls. I've put a lot more rolls through my cameras in order to test this film stock out and see what it truly is. And I must say, I really love the colors that come out of Cinestill 400D. Now, taking a look at these images, I love the feeling that comes through when you're viewing the images, right? It gives you a feeling of warmth. It gives you a feeling of excitement. And I don't know about you, but when I'm looking at these pictures, I'm excited. I'm excited to see, every time I shoot 400D, I'm excited to see the images that I get back. This film stock is definitely unique to anything else that's out there on the market right now. It's even more unique than the 800T and the 50D because it gives you a completely different result. Now, I don't know what Kodak film stock that they're using to get these results. They never released this information, but I do know, I feel like I've heard this somewhere. I feel like I've seen this in different blog sites that they do get this from Kodak, and they are using some sort of Kodak motion picture stock, and they're definitely taking up the rendering layer, which explains the Cinestill look and the halation that you get in the highlight section. If you don't know about Cinestill and why they get this halation, I'm going to put a link down in the description so you can get more information on that. But as I was saying, I love the images, I love the pictures, and I love the colors. And when it comes to images, I don't know if this is like some bias towards new film stock, some bias towards Cinestill that I have, but when I'm shooting other film stocks, I usually get about a 25 to 35% hit rate, which means that I like maybe 25% of the shots that I get from each roll. But when I'm shooting with the 400D, that hit rate goes up to like 65 to 70%, which is saying a lot, right? And I've shot a lot of rolls through this, so this is not like shooting 4, maybe 5 rolls. I've shot like 15, 20 rolls of this film stock, and every time I shoot it, I get a lot of pictures that I like. If you take a look at my Instagram page, ever since I got this in October, most of them are Cinestill 400D, and that's like putting a hit in my pocket, which takes me into the bad. The bad of this film stock is that it's expensive. For one pack of 120 film, I do shoot a lot of 120. For one pack of 120, you're looking at $25. $25. I shoot 6x7 and 6x9. For 6x7, you get 10 shots. For 6x9, you get 8 shots. 8 shots for $25, 10 shots for $25. You're looking at least $2 per shot, right? And if I'm buying Kodak, I can get it for like $18, maybe $16, and it's not a lot per each one. But if you tend to shoot a lot of film, if you tend to shoot a lot of film stock, it does start to pile up. And in a day where film is expensive, where everything in life is expensive, Cinestill, man, this prices are too much. The price of this one film stock is too much. I love it. I really love it. And the only thing that's holding me back from making this my everyday, everywhere, every time film stock is the price. But I will be shooting a lot of it. I will be having it with me whenever I'm buying film stocks. I will have it with me whenever I'm going out, but I will be also using it to work on a project that I am working on right now. So stay tuned for more information on that. And that's really the only bad I have with this film stock. It's the price. So it's definitely something to take into consideration if you're going to be shooting with Cinestill, and it's definitely something that you have to know about. If you want to know more information about Cinestill, more information about what I think about the film stock, I put a link down below to my blog, FilmStockReel.com. If you haven't visited my blog, please make sure to take some time to visit my blog/website and browse around. Take a look at some of the articles that I've written and let me know your thoughts on Cinestill 400D. That brings me to the end of this video. If you've shot Cinestill 400D, let me know what your thoughts are on the film stock. Do you like it? What do you think of it? Show me some shots that you shot with it. Let's have a conversation with it and let me know. Yeah, and that's it. Until next time, make sure you stay safe, make sure you shoot film, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.